All right, so here we are, early morning before the SAAC Show starts at the convention center. Windows are getting cleaned. It's a beautiful facility. Folks are popping in, and of course the ocean's right there, the harbor. It's just a really great place. So the SAAC Show 2012 will be underway shortly. It's going to be clean and looking good. SAAC Show. Welcome to the SAAC Show. All right, so I'm going to slip in on some of these Education Day classes. This is the Rockstar panel, which is some key people in the promotional products industry. So let's just see what's going on in there.
Hot trends. Is that something you go out with to catch attention?
Sure. We're in an idea business. We create solutions for people's problems. We get paid to do that. So find out what's happening in the marketplace. Position yourself as an expert, and you can do that through social media.
Emma, what do you think about that? Hot markets, new trends, that's something that catches the attention of people?
Every day, both positive and negative. You know, you gotta be careful what you post, how you post it, and can you live up to the offering and to the standards that you have set out there. Again, we have people in our company that do this every day, all day long, that are successful. There's people that don't know how to use a computer, or not for that fact. But they don't use it as a tool to sell, and they're also very successful. You know, Todd loves to do it. You and I have had many
That's the question.
I think it's comfort level.
Social media.
Doing it, using it, and there's the ramifications about it. Quick story, you know, I had a little Facebook account, and one of my reps called me from the East Coast saying, "Have you seen what somebody posted on your Facebook?" I'm like, "No, I don't even know how to get on my Facebook." He's like, "Well, you better learn and you better take that off." You know, so it can also be a little bit of a danger zone.
Are you going to tell us?
No.
I won't post it again.
I never got to see it. It goes down my Facebook, right? So I think that depends on how you want to go out there. Just be aware that much more can come right back at you. And that's a choice you got to make.
You have something to add to this, Bob?
Yeah, from our perspective, and I think it makes sense for everybody, social media is not necessarily about generating revenue, but about communicating a message, creating a community. The nice thing about social
Bob
media
McLean
is
from
that
PPAI.
that you're not invasive to them. People join you because they want to hear your message, because they want to see what you're doing. So, you know, if you read Seth Godin, it's all about building tribes and people following you. For PPAI, it's a lot about our messages, about building communities, about legislation, product safety, education. So we don't measure it in the sense of generating revenue. We do measure it by watching who's keeping track of us and what the message is and how it's being received, and creating bold and making things go viral.
Hot new is what our distributor said. What's the hot new slogan for a bumper sticker?
Ooh.
You want to come back to that one? I know what challenge that is.
Apologize for the shaky camera work there. I don't have a tripod, but this is Mark Ram's session. We're going to go ahead and slip in here. Mark always has amazing things to say.
You probably get from all this. What percent do you think you get from social media as a distributor?
What percentage of my business do I get from social media?
Good
You're not gonna
question.
believe this. We get about 30% of our business from social media. You're right.
That's because Mark's an expert at social media.
Is that high or low? That's not high. You know why? We've been doing it since 2006. And we also spend an enormous amount of time and energy on this platform. And the reason being is that our client, now this is maybe a discussion that we can have afterwards, but we've seriously invested in the channel. Everyone that we hire in our company is well versed in social media, has Facebook pages, they tweet, they understand the dynamics, and they also understand that their clients are on these channels. We've also found, because you might be thinking, well, we work 30 hours a day. The reality is we work hard, but we don't work 30 hours a day. It's just that we're not spending as much time using the traditional ways of getting in touch with our customers, cold calling, going to trade shows. We're investing our time a lot on this, a lot on the social properties. So it's so when I say 30%, that's either people that are doing business with direct messaging us on Twitter with an order. I mean, that's fairly rare, but that can happen. A lot of where it comes from is lead generation and market research, where we're able to point to social media efforts as being the way in which we brought into business. But it's an extraordinary business generation tool. We've been at it for 6 years now. So
It's a packed room here on social media. And
if a company wanted to focus on just one, which one do you think has the most clout for your product?
Great question. Facebook. The reason for it is it's incredibly simple and everyone's on it. Everyone's on it. Now, now mind you, that means that there's more competition because all of your distributor colleagues are on it. But with the ability to engage at a personal level with your clients is extraordinary. The power of that social graph is just phenomenal. In terms of where we've generated most of our business, I would certainly point to a personal Facebook approach as well as our professional pages, just because of the engagement we have there. So for those people that are thinking, well, okay, I do no business via social media, I'm hoping to inspire you with the fact that there's huge opportunities there.
All right, and behind door number 3 is Paul Kiwi talking about new rules for digital marketing. So we're going to go ahead and sneak in there and see what Paul's got to share. Words of wisdom.
His imitation of the tiger.
Oh, I missed.
That was cool.
We went right across the table to each other. It's the way they communicate. Gen Ys are digital natives. From the time they were 2 years old, they've had screens in their hands. When the iPad came out, they gave it to kids 3 years old, and they were figuring out how to use it and using it. The digital natives of Gen Y are different than most of us. Most of us boomers and even most of us Xers are digital immigrants. We're comfortable with it, but digital is a second language to us. For Gen Y, this is their first language. They are digital natives. They were born with it. And Generation Y has always gotten all of their information from a screen, from a box, from a computer. They've always bought airline tickets by going to Kayak first and comparing all the prices and buying the lowest one. They've always done it that way. They have always made their hotel reservations on a computer. They have always bought their books from Amazon, and more likely have bought e-books, which 67% of Amazon book sales are in the e category. E-books rather than paper books. They grew up with it. It's how they react. And so when we go to them and we try to sell to them, they're not just going to take our word for it that, oh, coffee mugs are $1.98. They're going to compare. They're going to go online and check. And if they find that they can get it for 99 cents and you're selling it for $1.98, are we going to be all upset about that? Yes, we are. Is it realistic for us to be upset about it? No. When I go online and I find airfare from Grand Rapids to LAX for $900, and then I find someone else offering it for $4.95, I'd be crazy to go with $900. And that's their attitude. They'd be crazy to pay you $1.98 if they can get it for 99 cents. It just makes sense. So as I mentioned earlier, the value proposition has changed, particularly when you're dealing with this generation. And why is that important? This is why it's important. This year, there are more Gen Y workers than boomer workers in the workplace. They already outnumber us. Yes?
Okay, it's in my head, so I have to ask. You had Gen X going from 65 to 2002. Where are the millennials?
I'm sorry. Gen X, yeah, millennials are from 2002 to present. This is really good content. The new generation is coming. I mean, Gen Y. We need to know how to communicate with them in their language. Gen X was through 2001. Gen Y.
Hi, I'm John Prusa from Prusa Marketing in Huntington Beach, California, a fine distributor organization, and I'm here at the SAAC Show in Long Beach. It's my 10th, 11th show. Been coming 10 years and look forward to it every year. I'm sure to find the products I need and build the relationships I need to propel my business through the next year. Excellent. People are looking forward to the SAAC Show.
Right, folks are waiting in anticipation for the SAAC Show to open. It's going to be rocking. Isn't the show going to be rocking, Craig? Yeah, get that radio call. We're delivering to you real-time experiences here in Long Beach.
1 minute.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm being called over. Oh, somebody wants to say how great the SAAC Show is? The words on the street. Oh, you're joking with her. Are you guys looking forward to the SAAC Show?
Yes. Yes.
All right, it's an awesome show. You've been here before?
Yes.
All right, productive time. Of course, Jax, it's productive time, right? All right, I'll tell you, the people are just going crazy. They're going to storm the doors down here.
So we can go.
That's right, it's like attending a rock show. Okay, you don't know that actually the couple of the remaining Beatles, you know, are playing in there, down in aisle 1400. Oh no, that's where Video Farm TV is, sorry. Okay, no, it's going to be a great show. Thanks for being good sports.
The 2012 SAAC Show is open for business. Have a great show, everyone.
Now, some of those people may think that the remaining members of the Beatles are down there in the 1400 booth. I was just joking, of course, but that is where Video Farm TV is. And they got that SAAC Show app happening, and the SAAC booth is down there. So anyway, you can see it's a pretty dang good crowd here. People are excited about the show, ready to have fun, do some good business. All right, SAAC, Long Beach 2012, it's underway.